Hello, how are you doing? Welcome back to some more Harry Potter, Hogwarts Legacy, and another part of our Hufflepuff playthrough. Today, we are starting our journey through Hogwarts. We've got to find the common room. We are in Hufflepuff. We got sorted into that house in the last episode. So leave a like if you do enjoy. Thank you for the support on part 1. And let's get into it. Of course, we will be taking our time through it. There you go. There's a little cup of tea. Lovely. And just exploring the room, really. Hey, there's somebody waving at us there. There's some fruit. Can we talk to him? Or her? No. Maybe it's just a picture. Not like the other ones, the ghostly pictures, the paintings. I'll actually talk to you, but yeah, really intrigued to see where this story goes. I thought the first part was so good, the opening to this game. So yeah, hopefully you're enjoying it too. Let's see what it looks like. Wow. Looks like a greenhouse. Except it's yellow house. Oh, there's chess there. Can we play chess? Oh, they're all running away. What's over here? Okay. Yeah, this is just more dorms, aren't they? Okay. Cool. So it looks like a sun, doesn't it, if you look on the map? I need to head to the common room. Sounds as though there are some voices coming from nearby. Perhaps I should follow them. Okay.
Revelio. I suppose some introductions are in order.
So I've got Lenova Edinburgh. Or Lenora... Lenova Edinburgh, or otherwise known as Lenora Everly. Let's talk to her.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself. Especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I do have a lot to catch up on.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... Being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Nice to meet you. You think...
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Okay, cool. So, introduce yourself to Arthur. And Adelaide. Should we eat another bit of fruit? Keep our... keep our... vitamins up. Oh, what's this? Some cake? Love it. Right, let's go and talk to... the person over here. That looks like... that's going to be Adelaide. Yes.
Honestly, the way some of those Slytherins...
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong.
Even he seems
Oh,
irritated by it.
hello there.
Then again,
You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
I mean, Professor Fig told us not to talk about it, so that's what we'll do.
If you don't mind, I'd prefer to just forget about it.
Oh dear, it must have been bad. I mean, of course it was. I know I would have been terrified. Sorry. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes.
So,
he travels
okay,
for
I was
work,
trying
always
to
busy.
delve a
I'm sure
little
he just
bit
wrote it in a
deeper with
rush.
that, but apparently
nothing to worry
not.
about.
Okay, nice meeting you.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Okay. Right. A smaller globe.
Father's got you. It's alright. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Your mother's right. Magical beasts are more trouble than they're worth.
I think they can help us as long as we help them. They just take some getting used to. You'll have to get used to them. Otherwise, you'll have a time of it in Beasts with Professor Howin. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puff skein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Nice meeting you, Arthur, and good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Okay.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Madam Green had everything from Disney seeds to
Okay, I think we're okay.
Just be careful not to upset her though. Or she might
So there's aiming. Do we take one of these out? No, we won't do that, of course. Right, let's head through.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay, right. So we can follow Professor Weasley now. I'd like to put me
This way.
wand away. I think I need to carry it the whole
will give you
time.
opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
There's a chest there.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Okay, up the stairs we go. You can eat apples on the way.
Cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what.
Revelio.
Okay. House Elf Recipe Book, rumoured to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creations. This book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favourite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes, like pickled dirigible plums, are likely an acquired taste. Okay. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Okay, so here it is. Well, this is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your progress. Okay, so field guide pages 1%.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Okay. So basically that's your compendium, isn't it? That's what we need to do. Okay.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You've discovered a flue flame fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered flue flames. Okay. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live and includes the house and common rooms in the Great Hall. Okay, select the Great Hall. In this view you can see the flue flames available. Alright. The right side of the map is where you find academic points of interest, including the Astronomy Tower, Library and Greenhouses. Alright. So where's the Great Hall then? So, oh, right, okay, so we need to select that. Aha, okay.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I'm glad there's a Slytherin in charge of the school.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
After you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay, apologies about the recording cutting out slightly there. Hopefully you got the gist of what she was saying. So we can talk to Professor Fig. That's our next objective. Try to see if we can explore a little bit. We will have time to do that, so let's talk to Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay, let's have a look. Okay, that represents main quests. Completing main quests will further the story, unlock new features and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you'll need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as quest rewards. Okay. So we can go to one of these classes, Levioso. Let's go for that one. Do that one first.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay, right. So let's attend Defense Against the Dark Arts. Okay, what's over here? Is there something in the window there, maybe? So 11:21. Huh. It's going to be a puzzle, I think.
Revelio.
No, that doesn't do anything. Aha! So spider. Spider. Okay. There's going to be another one somewhere else, I assume.
Revelio.
No. Aha. So I'm assuming those are going to be the downstairs ones. So do we need to roll that to become... Is there going to be one downstairs? Somewhere. Yeah. I think that's what we're doing.
What are you up to now? But surely those were curdle.
Is that not where we should be going? That's Flue Flames, okay. I don't think we want to get too bogged down by this, but... Okay. As I say, there is one up here as well. Yeah, perhaps it's going to be the missing one. Hang on. So got these. So the question mark's going to be 10, but I don't... Yeah. I'm confused. already. Okay, let's go to our next lesson. Let's leave that for now. Okay. So, heading up. And up again. Here we go.
Is that all you've got? Yeah.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast.
Okay, so...
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise. Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Okay.
Levioso! Good form. I know.
You're good.
How receptive.
Protego.
Thank you. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say
If only all of my students were this
Levioso!
I do enjoy a lively duel.
He's gone.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Okay, brilliant.
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Nice work.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Revelio.
I'm confused. What's that chest meaning? Can we have a look? Zoom in. No, I think so. Okay, let's talk to Sebastian then.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested.
Okay.
Till next time.
So we can do some dueling.
Revelio.
Very good. Right, so first class student. Nice. Right, let's head up to the charms class, which I think I have to go this way and up some other stairs this time. That was nice, that was good. You know, a little session. I learned Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Away from me!
I don't know where that noise is coming from. Right, let's keep going then. Up again. This is just a massive world, isn't it? Up again, goodness me.
Professor
Lumos.
Leviosa.
He said I had a complexion necessarily like want him to get back to the lesson.
Fancy saying that. I think
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
This is hilarious. Alright, here we go then. Another spell. Oh, that was a mistake this time. Nice. Accio. Or Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Let's go.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Okay.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last post. Very good. Now, think of this like...
Oh!
Not to worry. Splendid!
Too much.
Don't lose your composure. Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Let us do this.
Let's see where... Oh, too... Oh, I thought it was too far, but she's absolutely smashed it, of course. Right, let's try and knock hers out of the way.
Accio.
Oh no.
That's it!
Be sharp.
Right.
Phew.
Let's move hers out of the way. Oh no!
Brilliant. Here we go.
Oh, she's gonna knock mine out of the way, isn't she? Is she? Oof.
There we go.
This is pressure.
Accio.
Yeah, we lose.
Splendid!
But she did really well, to be fair.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need
Let's
it.
see if we can beat her this time.
Round settles it all.
Let us see this.
So this time I'm gonna
That is how it's done.
just go for it. Oh no, they're both off. Damn.
Watch this.
Okay, only 30.
Phew.
Oh no! Oh, finally. Got hers off. Alright. So we could win if we just settle it here. Right, so after that one's passed.
Do not think I was that easy on you now.
Oh no! Damn it!
Stay focused.
Let's kill her. Oh dear.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
That was tough, but it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course.
Okay.
You can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Revelio.
Okay.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay, very good. So, quest complete. Yeah, awesome. Right. Let's have a little look then. Side quests are now available. So you can see there's possibly some side quests in there. Okay. Quests. So we've done those 3 crossed ones round 1. So we can do the secret dueling club. Okay. Yeah, it was this, wasn't it? So let's see, collections. Okay. Still something in quests. There we go. There you go, you gotta claim your rewards, haven't you? Alright. Okay. Okay. Nice.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
I'm still trying to work out what...
Revelio.
This means, this chest.
Is it possible to become an aura and not excel in potions? I think so, wouldn't it? And then the werewolves join the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun!
3-0, so that's going to be 2.
Says you're telling
I'm not telling lies, Peeves.
Is it going to be horse?
It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack? Was the Minister a boom or the Minister a flak?
Where else could 2 be?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble
Spider?
you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boo, and he says it's a flak.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway.
Right, we'll try all of them.
It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Okay. So in the bottom one. Okay, so it's not going to be horse. Yeah, I'm confused by this. So we'll go spider. I'll have to try and work them out sometime, but it's not it's not quite working at the moment. Right. So it looks like there's another main quest down there. Was that in here? Quest. Weasley after class.
Through one. I wouldn't have the faintest idea what to put in one.
So I'll run there. This is absolutely massive, isn't it?
And a brand new game. Just beware the open flame.
Okay. Stroke the cat.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Okay.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Yeah, let's go with Natty. She seemed nicer.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Very good. Okay, so new quest available. Open the quest log. So we can go to Professor Ronan's assignment, and that's what we can do next. We still need to visit Hogsmeade as well and gather our supplies, which I think we will do in the next episode tomorrow. So if you have enjoyed this episode, then make sure you give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more. Well, let's read this. Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Assignments are the type of quests given to you by Hogwarts professors that, when completed, reward you with new spells. The reward for completing your first assignment will be the Mending Charm Reparo, which is required to complete other quests. You can track assignments and their progress. Okay. Cool. So yeah, if you have enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe for plenty more Harry Potter content, or Hogwarts. I should stop calling it Harry Potter. It's Hogwarts. Hogwarts Legacy. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.